Hello. um, 2 seconds. Let me fix my camera real quick. Um, oh, go. Yeah. All right. So we are doing the Daggerfall Covenant, and we are going to be going over here. Excuse me. To do quests in this area. Hopefully, I'll be able to finish it all in a good amount of time.
Dellen's mill used to grow the sweetest berries in the spring. I wonder where we'll get them from now.
I have no idea. That's a good question.
Whoever you are, you've got to help me. I know what this looks like, but I can assure you, I have committed no crime.
Then why are you in stocks? In the stocks?
The local constable is apparently 2 arrows shy of a quiver. The town was attacked by slavers, and he's accused me of being involved. I am a Knight of the Flame for Mara's sake, sent here to help secure the village.
Does he have any evidence against you?
Just that I arrived in town right before the attack. It's absurd! Nerves are on edge at the castle, so I was sent to help protect the village. A messenger should have arrived ahead of me, but Constable Pascal says he never received the message.
Let me talk to the constable.
I'm glad you came along. The constable's down by the docks. If he won't listen to reason, try to find the messenger from Alcaire Castle. He can explain everything. If
Is
you
it
can't be
possible?
released, the Knights of the Flame will be in your debt.
Is it possible you were set up?
I can't imagine who would do such a thing. If that is the case, though, someone needs to send word to the Knights of the Flame at Alcaire Castle.
You said nerves are on edge in Alcaire.
Indeed. All kinds of rumors. Spies at court. An attempt on the Duchess's life. An army of Red Guards with orders to storm the castle. Sir Hughes, the head of the Knights of the Flame, sent me here to make sure the village remains secure.
Tell me more about the Knights of the Flame.
The Knights of the Flame are sworn to defend Stormhaven from any who would do harm to the Bretons. But our primary duty is to protect the royal family. High King Emmerich, of course, and his brother, Duke Nathaniel, at Alcaire Castle to the north.
Oh, for Pete's sake. Guards! Gods, they killed them all. Those Daedric filth killed my entire patrol. Then they dragged me off and threw me into a nightmare. Vermina. They kept saying Vermina.
At least now you're free. What will you do now?
High King Emmerich needs to know about this cult. With their nightmare magic, these Daedric madmen could plunge Stormhaven into chaos. But you, thank you for saving me. As soon as I recover, I'm going to Wayrest. I have to warn the king about these people. These supernal dreamers.
What can you tell me about the supernal dreamers? Plans.
I don't know, but it can't be good. They're up there calling on Vermina, the Daedric Prince of Nightmares, putting me to sleep and talking about summoning something. If it's what I saw in my dreams, it's something terrible.
You think they're planning something here in Stormhaven?
Without a doubt. I even heard King Emmerich's name. We need to warn him. We need to warn everyone. I told the village constable, but he's more worried about these slavers. He doesn't understand. These people worship Vermina.
What do you know about Vermina?
No more than most men. She's the Daedric Prince of Nightmares and Evil Dreams. She's horrible, but some people actually worship her. I'll say, that's one forge I wouldn't mind firing up.
You're welcome to Coghlan Village, traveler, but you'll have to excuse me. No time for idle chat. The town's been attacked by slavers, and to make matters worse, they had help from people we would have expected to be on our side.
You're referring to the night to the night in the stocks.
Exactly. Everyone is all worked up because she's claiming to be a Knight of the Flame. I give her credit for a brilliant disguise, but I wasn't born yesterday. You didn't fall for her cockamamie story, did you?
She says there should have been a messenger.
Again, a very convenient lie. There was a messenger from the castle here, but he didn't say anything to me. He was over there by the warehouse when the slavers attacked. Those fancy clothes made him a target. They took him captive.
Where did they take the messenger?
Well, I got the town guard organized fast and had the slavers in full retreat. The cowards. They barricaded themselves in the warehouse, though. We're just going to starve them out. If your messenger's not dead, they've got him down there.
I'll go look for him.
Be my guest. Just don't expect any help from the guard. The slavers are like rats, quick to scurry back into a hole. But they fight nasty when they're cornered.
Tell me more about the slaver attack.
Dunmer crept up from the south and attacked in the dark. They killed the watchguard, but not before he sounded the alarm. We reacted fast. I had an uneasy feeling, so we were on alert. Lost a few good men, but the Dunmer lost more.
But they escaped with more captives.
It's possible, but we cornered most of the cowards and cut them down. The last dozen or so barricaded themselves in the warehouse. Current plan is to just starve them out. If your messenger's alive, though, they've got him in there.
I've never known fear like this.
I wouldn't feed your corpses to my dog. Getting hungry yet? Aid me!
All right, let's go downstairs. Da, 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 da.
It's about time. I assume the Duke sent you? I am his personal messenger, you know. Well, what are you waiting for? Untie me.
First, tell me why you came to the village.
I had a message for the constable. Not that it's any business of yours. Sir Hughes of the Knights of the Flame sent me with clear orders. The message is for the constable's ears only.
If you'd rather stay here.
No, please, I'll tell you. Not like it's a really important secret or anything. Sir Hughes just takes himself a little too seriously. The message was just that Dame Dabienne of the Knights of the Flame was coming to help with security.
Tell me about, did you tell the constable?
No, I never got the chance. I had to talk to my friend first. Well, I didn't have to, I suppose. Anyways, that's when the slavers attacked. Will you untie me now? I'll go talk to the constable right away.
Sure, straight to the constable, though.
Out of there. I dare you.
No sudden moves.
This young man is lucky to be alive, though I'm not sure he realizes it. He told me about the message from the castle. The whole thing just seems a little too convenient, though, doesn't it? I can't release Dame Dabienne. Not yet.
Even with proof of her innocence.
My duty is to ensure the safety of this village.
And your duty is to the king.
She's part of the threat. Too many coincidences. If we can get the village secure, we can revisit the matter. Right now, I need to deal with this ship.
What's your problem with the ship anyways?
The slavers are on board. The captain claims he's not with them, but I know the truth. He's asking me to send the town guard to help him clear the slavers from below decks. It's clearly some kind of trap. And we're not falling for it.
I mean, you're not falling for it. What if he's telling the truth?
He's not. But even if he was...
How could you be so sure?
My duty is to the village, not his ship. Bottom line, he needs to turn his ship around and head back out to sea. If not, we'll just sink it right here. That'll solve his slaver problem.
All right, I'll talk to the captain.
Do that. Soon as we can ensure the town's in no immediate danger, we can talk about releasing your friend from the stocks.
This man's an idiot.
In
all my years sailing these seas, I've never received such ill treatment in a friendly port. My men lie here bleeding on deck, and we are refused aid. This man they call Constable is the son of a dog. Or did he change his mind?
Constable Pascal says you're working with the slavers.
I'd sooner eat sand than do business with these Dunmer swine. I have explained this. Last night was dark. When I realized there was no beacon to mark the shore, I dropped anchor. The slavers came in longboats. They caught us unawares.
Did you manage to fight them off?
It was a daring battle. The slavers outnumbered us 10 to 1, but we'd planned for this. We lured them below decks and sealed the hatch. Many men were lost, though. We here on deck are all that remain, and we need aid. Can you help us?
Do you have anything to prove your claims?
Yes, of course. I would gladly give my ledger over, but unfortunately it is below decks. This is why I've asked the constable to assist us in eliminating these Dunmer dogs, but he has refused. I'm afraid we're at a stalemate in this respect.
Let me go down there. I'll get the ledger.
You are brave, perhaps even a little foolhardy, but I like you. Though I fear for your safety down there, I will not stand in your way. If you return with the ledger, I will be forever in your debt.
The captain still refuses to leave? All right, then we'll do this the hard way. I'll call together the rest of the guard.
He's not with the slavers. This ledger proves it.
You have the ship's ledger. The captain said it was lost below decks. I'll have to study this, but I'll be honest, I'm extremely skeptical this will prove anything completely.
At least you can release the knight.
No, I'm sorry. We just can't take that risk. I dreamed about all of this, you see. The slavers, the ship, the knight, they were all working together. Even the blacksmith. I've known her for years.
The blacksmith isn't... this guy's just a fucking idiot.
Yes. And I don't care how it sounds. Defending the village is the highest priority, and we need weapons for that. Sabisa is refusing to supply us. She's leaving me no option but to have her arrested.
And now you want me to talk to her.
Actually, I prefer you didn't. I appreciated your objectivity at first, but I must admit I am beginning to question your intentions. I'd prefer if you simply left town.
Don't you realize how paranoid you sound?
You don't know what you're talking about. Paranoid. If you saw what I saw, I dreamed about this. Every last detail. You think that was just a coincidence? No way.
Mm-hmm. The coincidence is that you're an idiot.
If Constable Pascal sent you here with orders to open the forge, you can just turn around and head right back out the door. That man has no right to order me around, and I'm not about to issue weapons for his witch hunt.
I came with a warning, actually. He's planning to arrest you.
Arrest me? That beef-witted bastard. To think I even cooked that man breakfast. What in oblivion's gotten into him? First he arrests a Knight of the Flame, and now me?
You two were close?
We were friends for years, and then one night... Well, I guess you don't need the details.
No, I don't.
For a month or two, I thought we had something. Then he just broke it off. Wouldn't even let me in his house to talk. He acted like I had betrayed him.
He mentioned something about his dreams.
He did? He was having trouble sleeping. You know, I saw one of those weird cult members leaving his house. The Supernal Dreamers. You don't think that has anything to do with this? Good idea. Perhaps there's some indication of why Pascal's behaving this way. He's just not himself. I'll talk to some of the other townspeople. I bet some of them have noticed his behavior as well.
That means a little bit of trespassing. Bruh. Hello.
Pascal's dreams are mine.
All right, off to the blacksmith we go.
Turns out that almost everyone in town thinks Pascal's been acting strange. Even the guards. Did you find anything that explains his behavior?
There was a Jamora and this Daedric symbol on his bed.
Oh, little Pascal, what a mess you've made. One thing's for sure. We need to put an end to all these wicked accusations he's been making.
And release Dabian, I don't even know how to pronounce her name, actually, from the stocks.
Indeed. As I said, even the town guards knew something was amiss. I told them to be ready. I suppose Pascal will probably have to be restrained. Oh well. Best thing for unpleasant work is just to get it over with. Let's go.
For the love of Stendar.
I didn't want to do it.
I don't understand. Why are you doing this? I'm your friend.
Not so fine, are you now?
This wouldn't happen. Oh, my aching neck. I haven't been this sore in years. Oh, but freedom sure does feel good. This situation was more dangerous than I realized. You went way beyond the call of duty here, friend. I can't adequately express my gratitude.
I'm glad we straightened it all out.
Not as glad as I am, believe me. It seems I'll need to take over security here in the village. And with those slavers out there, I need to get busy. First, though, I'm gonna see if someone around here can give me a massage. The villagers may not realize it, but you saved this town from crumbling into chaos. I mentioned before that I came from Alcair Castle. The situation there is critical, and I think you might be able to make a difference.
What's the problem with what's the problem with bleh. My God, I can speak. I swear to it. What's the problem at Alcair Castle? I just had a brain fart there.
To be sure, but my concerns are more general. There are rumors of assassins and spies in the castle, and as I was leaving, I heard something about a Red Guard army marching in that direction.
Why would Red Guards attack?
Good question. We're all part of the Daggerfall Covenant, right? Maybe it was a false report. All the same, you should go. Talk to Messenger Courtier when you get there. I asked him to announce your coming to Duke Nathaniel.
I'll look for him at the castle.
Using innocent people.
Not so fine, are you now?
Mind?
Serves you right for accusing
I
innocent
don't
people.
care if the constable was brainwashed by some cult. I still say there's something suspicious.
Nobody comes out of Crypt of Hearts alive. Nobody. How'd you do it?
Lucas, my poor little baby, all alone out there. If you're leaving the village, if you could please look out for my son. With these slavers about, I'm afraid something terrible has happened.
When did you last see him?
Breakfast. I made his favorite, biscuits and jam. Then he went out to play. That good-for-nothing deputy won't even go look for him. The slavers could have shipped Lucas off to Morrowind by now.
Why won't the deputy help?
He says that securing the town comes first, but the town seems perfectly secure to me. Someone has to help my baby.
Don't worry, I'll find him.
If you find Lucas, I'll be eternally grateful. He's just an innocent boy. In a minute, I'll have to go get dinner ready, but I'm going to keep his plate warm.
Any idea which way he went?
Sometimes he goes fishing on the beach just south of the village. He wears his little boots. Oh, my poor little boy. Please find him. You have to.
Hey, over here! Praise Akatosh. You'd be amazed how many people just walk by a fellow in dire circumstances. My sister and I were visiting our aunt's farm when the whole place went to oblivion in an oat basket. Crazy cultists and Daedra are killing everyone.
No one has come to your aid.
Not a soul. I don't think there's any hope of saving the farm. My aunt, my cousin, I think they may be dead. I just want to get my sister and go home to Camlorn. Is that so much to ask? But my sister is too scared. She won't come.
That sounds so wrong. Where is she?
She's locked herself up in the house we were staying in. I knocked on the door. I even begged her to come. You think you could try to persuade her? Her name is Marlene.
Alright, I'll go talk to her.
Thank you. I was beginning to lose faith. So many selfish people just walk by, abandoning me and my sister to fate. If you can just convince her to leave the house, then she and I can get out of here and go back to Camlorn.
What about the rest of your family?
I don't know. To tell you the truth, I'm not even that close to my aunt. My parents just sent us here to work the farm for a season. If you want to search for my aunt, that would be great. But I just want to get my sister and go home.
Weren't you just complaining about selfish people?
I know. They're terrible, aren't they? That's another reason why I just want to go back to Camlorn. People are nicer there, I think.
Bruh.
Could you please untie me? It's good that you've come along, friend. The Van family is in dire need of aid. If you could untie me, we could have a more civil conversation.
Who tied you up?
The supernal dreamers. I should have seen this coming, but I failed, and I need your help to set matters straight. The dreamers have captured Ingrid Van, the owner of this farm, and I fear they have dark plans for her.
What kind of dark plans?
I'm certainly eager to explain the situation further, but do you think we could continue the conversation over by the bridge?
Sure, let me untell you.
Come with me to the bridge. We can speak safely there.
Go away! So far, all the crazy people and monsters have just ignored this house. If you keep knocking, they'll come and kill you. And then they'll break down the door and kill me!
It's safe now. Come out and I'll take you to your brother.
Safe? You really expect me to believe that? I saw those things. I saw what they did to the farmhands. There's no way I'm coming out there.
If you don't look, you won't know when it's safe.
I guess you're right. All right, I'll come out for a peek. And if it's clear, we can make a run for it. But you'd better protect me. Let's get going then! I'm not stopping here. Those things are too close. I'll meet you at the castle.
I'm glad that's over. We need to get back to Camlorn. See you around.
That's the thanks I get.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude. I've just been under a lot of stress with this whole situation. Here's something for your help. It's not much, but we have a long trip ahead of us. I'm sure you understand.
Perhaps we can now have a civil conversation.
Please, you must help us.
Just one section at a time, Fender. One section at a time.
Perhaps we can now have a civil conversation. I'm Perry, Brother Perry, traveling through Alcair on my way back to Pariah Abbey. Ingrid Van offered me a room for the night. It just happened to be the night the Supernal Dreamers attacked.
Do you know why they attacked?
They serve Vermina, the Daedric Prince of Nightmares. I know this because I am an initiate at Pariah Abbey. We knew the Dreamers were active in Alcair, but their intentions for Ingrid Van suggest a more aggressive plan than we imagined.
What intentions with Ingrid Van?
Infernal Dreamers have put her into an enchanted sleep, tied down in front of a portal, undoubtedly from Vermina's dark domain. They will summon a Daedric spirit to inhabit Ingrid's body. You need to break the enchantment to free her.
And how do I break the enchantment?
It will not be easy, and you will need to move quickly, but it can be done. You will need to reverse the Daedric ritual, which will require gathering a few somewhat grisly items. Then you must follow the directions exactly to break the spell.
Hold on, you're helping me with this.
I'm afraid I would only be a liability in a fight. I can, however, offer you my amulet for some assistance, but you will still need to gather the items.
What are the items?
You will need to acquire the hearts of 2 different Daedra. A Scamp and a Dremora should do. Then find my ritual candle in the Van's barn. Take the items to where Ingrid lies in the Stonebridge Mill, and there you will perform the ritual.
Which one do I do first?
Offer the Dremora heart first to summon the dark spirit. Then light the ritual candle to enchant it. And finally, offer the Scamp heart to dispel it.
Alright. All right. Why did I do that? It's not where I need to be. Over here.
She belongs to... She belongs... Is this the real world? Or is this yet another trick? I will not let the darkness in. Wait. This is real, isn't it? You're real. Was it you who woke me?
Yes, I broke the spell.
And I am indebted to you, stranger. That nightmare. I thought I would be stuck there forever. Wait, what about Rosen? Was that real or was it just a dream? Where is she? Do you know? I think it was real. You have to help me.
Who's Rosen?
My daughter. And if they've harmed one hair, I'll salt all Tamriel with their blood. I just have to find her. There was something in the dream. A cultist standing over Rosen reading a scroll. It's on Nightmare Crag. Out of my way.
You're in no condition to go after her.
Then you have to go. They're doing the same thing to her they wanted to do to me, but worse. There's something about that scroll. Please, get that scroll and find a way to pull her back. You have to.
I'll look for the scroll and do everything I can for Rosen. Get wrecked. Oh shit.
She lives? My vessel is not repaired. Then you will be my vessel.
My mother. She was in the dream too. Is she... I have to get home.
Surely the Eight sent you to save us. Me, my daughter, we owe you our lives. Do you always go to such great lengths to help people you don't even know?
Not always.
Well, I'm glad you decided to do so today. You will always, always be welcome at the Van Farm. Stay as long as you like.
God strike you! Couldn't you have just waited 5 more minutes? The slavers outside the tent were talking about where their base of operations is. Then they got interrupted. I'm guessing they saw you. My mom sent you, didn't she?
You're Margot's little boy?
Exactly. My mother's a little overprotective. She still tries to tuck me into bed at night. It's embarrassing. And now she's messed up the whole plan. I actually came here to spy on the slavers.
You were hoping... What were you hoping to learn?
Anything and everything. With Constable Pascal at Strange, Deputy Lyric and I took the initiative. I may not have heard where their base of operations is, but there are plans for some other attack floating around the camp.
I'll look for the plans.
Sure. If you want to take the plans back to the village, there may even be a reward in it. That way I can hurry back and put my mother's mind at ease.
Here, I'll tell you.
Get those plans back as fast as you can. May the Eight protect you.
Hello?
Praise the Eight. I know. The signal fire is out. There's nothing I can do, though. I had just stepped outside to relieve myself, and all these slavers came out of nowhere. How was I to stop them? I'm a lighthouse keeper, not a soldier.
What happened?
Slavers stormed the lighthouse and put out the signal fire. I couldn't figure out why. Then I realized it's a trap. They wait for ships to crash on the rocks so they can loot the cargo and capture the crew. One ship already crashed.
You need to relight the signal fire. We need to relight the signal fire.
We need to do it fast. Problem is, the slavers took the focusing crystals and all my oil. Some of it is still on the island, but they also put some on their ship.
I'll get the oil and crystals back.
I don't think the slavers knew what to do with the focusing crystals. Those may be close by. But the oil, they probably took that on board their ship. If you can recover the supplies, I'll be ready to relight the fire.
How did you avoid capture?
When the slavers first stormed the lighthouse, I swam over to the beach and ran into the woods. Later, I saw the signal fire was out, so I snuck back. I've been hiding here ever since.
Alright, fair enough.
Move now! Don't seem to be making much progress.
Hello, Shadow Watermelon. Or no, yes. Hello? Alright. One more, it's over here.
All the fires of oblivion. These motherless slavers have captured my entire crew. I'm not one to shy away from a fight, but I think I may be in over my head.
How were they captured?
Captain Ongerthal, the fobbing dog. Crewless slaver in the Azurian Sea, and now in Iliac Bay. He must have put out the signal fire in the lighthouse. It was pitch black. We hit the rocks and the slavers were all over us. Captured the entire crew.
And where are they?
Slavers took most of the crew up the beach, but Salak, Leidenar, and Ozor are still there. Other captives too, but they're no concern of mine. I'm too waterlogged to fight, but if you'll free my men, I'll make it worth your while.
All for your men.
Watch out for Captain Ongerthal. His axes are stained with the blood of more sailors than I can count. He's a monster. Hey though, if you're feeling tough, I say take that bastard out. Won't hear any complaints from me.
Any idea where they took the rest of your crew?
I don't know for sure, but I overheard something about the slavers taking over a village up the beach. I'm betting they took the rest of the crew there. If there's a silver lining to that cloud, it's that they're out of Captain Ongerthal's reach.
You and Captain Ongerthal have history then.
Never met the man myself, but his name's well known in these waters. Ongerthal's notorious for terrorizing the Abetian Sea, enslaving the Altmer. Guess he joined up with this outfit after the Ebonheart Pact was formed.
Interesting. Very interesting.
I owe you one. Thanks.
I'm slowed.
My mother told me not to go to sea.
Did she know? I don't know why I'm attacking all these Dunmers. Hunter Cleveland. Oh. What? I like Skyrim. I've been playing it for off and on for a long time. Well, Skyrim is more consistent, but ESO off and on, I guess you could say. There we go. I don't play much ESO than I do Skyrim, if that's what you're asking. But I do like it. Even though MMOs are not my thing. It is an Elder Scrolls game after all.
Knowing that Captain Angarthal is dead will keep me warm for many nights to come.
That's not who I wanted to talk to.
Salak and Leidenar are free, and Captain Angarthal is dead. I believe this day is getting better. I may have lost my ship, but you've restored my hope.
What about the others?
They were marched off to the east. My first mate went after them, but I can't imagine she'll be able to free them alone. If you travel in that direction, keep an eye out for her. If she doesn't return soon, I may just have to track her down myself.
Yeah, but yeah, I understand that. Having an offline mode would be nice. Hello, cat. I agree.
Light for sore eyes, and surely a guiding light for any ships coming into port. You saved the lives of a lot of sailors.
I'm glad I was able to help.
I'm just hoping there was only one ship that crashed on the rocks. I could lose my job over this. If anyone asks, I hope you'll tell them it wasn't my fault.
Fair enough. Yeah, I think that's the whole point of an MMO is that most MMOs are online. They're multiplayer for the most part. Yeah. That would be nice to get that soon.
Here comes that stroke of luck I was counting on. I was starting to doubt Captain's story, and you come sauntering up like some hero from the stories. It's perfect. That nasty slaving outfit you embarrassed at the lighthouse. They took over this village, and they've got the rest of our crew.
You want to help? You want help freeing your friends?
We're their only hope. But I have a simple plan. Fun, too. The Dark Elves outnumber us by a little. Actually, a lot. So first, you should create a diversion by setting fire to their tents. On the dock.
Yeah, I'll probably be in my 40s by the time that comes out. Makes sense. Then what?
Well, my sailors are locked up in a cave behind the town. But the slavers' leader, Majad Ka, keeps the key in a house he's commandeered. So you'll need to steal the key first, then go down and...
You know, I know we keep joking and... We keep joking, and it's like, oh, when is Elder Scrolls 6 coming out? Like, we'll be like old men and women when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out. We always joke. We always joke, and it's become such a meme. Yeah, how do I light the signal fires?
Improvise. Pull a burning log from their campfire. Then light them up. The tents and all. You're not thinking about taking them on, are you? That's one crazy Khajiit. He was actually a slave himself, but turned on his masters and took over. Killed his competition and became some kind of slaver king. Trust me. Light the fire, distract him.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I'm kind of the same way. It has gotten to the point where it's like, what's the point? What's the point in hoping? Yeah. You know what I think? I think Bethesda's just in a lot of hot water right now. I mean, Shattered Space just came out with mostly negative reviews, and it's like, you know, it is, I don't know, man. It's like, okay, dude, it's like all talk, no, you know, no action. Like, and look, I'm not a hater of Bethesda, but holy crap. How long have we been waiting? 6 years? At most? 6 years, because the trailer came out in 2018, I want to say. So yeah, 6 years. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like Shattered Space came out and it was like mixed reviews and mostly negative. I'm like, okay, dude. Okay, so yeah. I agree. I definitely agree. It's starting to get to the point where, you know, if Bethesda doesn't make something great again, like I was watching another YouTuber who also streams on Twitch. His name is Zero Period Productions, and he's a longtime YouTuber. You know, started his channel way back in the early 2010s or whatever. And he was saying, you know, that, and he's pretty knowledgeable, but for the most part, he wasn't too thrilled about Shattered Space, or at least I think he wasn't too. I'm not actually too sure, but for the most part, most people in the community are very frustrated with Bethesda. I mean, I'm starting to not give a crap about, you know, the whole thing. I want to be optimistic. I really, really do. You know, I want to be optimistic. I want to feel like Bethesda can actually hello. I want to. Oh, there we go. You know, I want to feel like Bethesda can make Elder Scrolls 6 and make it great and everything, but I don't know, man. It's gotten to the point where can they really do this? That's what I'm starting to feel like. You know, it's whatever. It's like if Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, it's not a great game. I'm like, okay, I got other games to play. I got other games. I mean, I got other games that I could play.
Regardless, I owe you one. That was something, wasn't it? The fires, the slavers running everywhere, getting all the guys free. Quite an adventure. Hope I see you again.
All right. But yeah, I'm at the point where I got other games to play that I could play. I have Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3 I'm gonna buy, you know, Elder Scrolls Morrowind I own, and Daggerfall and Arena. I'm good. I've got other games to occupy my time, and if Elder Scrolls 6 doesn't really pan out. And that's just how I feel. Yeah, I wanna also play Mass Effect. And look, and this is just coming from a long time Elder Scrolls fan. You know, a lot of people are upset. Not just like no people who don't play Bethesda games, but a lot of people are upset. A lot of people. I mean a lot of people. You know. You know, I want to play Mass Effect. I think people are just at the point where I don't like talking about this, you know, but like there's just a lot of things going in the gaming industry right now that it's horrible. Whether or not, you know, you read up on the news or whatever, but you know, Concord failed for various reasons I won't go into. You know, PlayStation doesn't really seem to care much. I was watching Penguin Zero, and he mentioned how Bloodborne will never get a PC port and everything. And it's like, huh, that's interesting, because I guess Miyazaki doesn't really own the IP and can't really do that.
I heard someone was down there teaching the slavers a lesson.
So
I'm guessing you're that someone. They attacked the lighthouse. They put out the light.
But yeah, so that's just where we're at right now. That's just where we're at right now. I feel.
You did it. You even got him home in time for dinner. It weighs heavily on a mother's heart to worry about her son.
But yeah, like I said, I don't like talking about it just because it's so controversial. Or what you would consider controversial.
I'll never forget what you've done for us. I hope someday my little Lucas grows up to be like you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I try to keep my channel like somewhat controversial free, but if everyone's talking about it and it's all over the internet, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. And look, people have differing opinions and everything, so.
Out of my way. I'm getting out. I wouldn't go up there if I were you. We woke up this morning and the farm was on fire. Smoke everywhere. It was the scamps. They're all over the place. I would have left right away, but we couldn't find Mr. Norin. He hadn't been the perfect boss, but I didn't want to leave him.
So he's still missing?
Yes, Mrs. Norin and Gunnis. They won't give up, but we've been looking all day. He's gone, probably dead, and I'm not sticking around to join him.
Mm-hmm.
Fire, scamps, William disappears, and now strangers on the property. The farmhands all gave up. Maybe I need to give up too. The farm's lost, and my sweet William.
Sounds like you could do some help.
Sorry, hero. You're too late to save the day this time. Look around, the farm is in ashes. My daughter Gunnis and I stayed only to search for my husband, but at this point, I think we have to assume he was killed in the fire.
I could look for him.
If you want to waste your time, I won't argue, but we're packing up and leaving. My daughter Gunnis is over there sifting through the ashes. Would you mind telling her to come back to the house?
Sure.
This doesn't make sense. There has to be something,
anything, some sign of what happened to my father. Can you help me? Can you help me sift through these ashes?
Your mother says it's time to give up.
How could she say that? How could she leave without him? She can give up if she wants to, but I won't. Not until I know for sure. I still haven't searched everywhere. Will you help me?
Yeah, I upgraded to an Xbox One X controller, so it's even though it's plugged in, it's wireless. You really believe your father survived?
I don't just believe, I know. My mother is just not thinking clearly. We haven't even checked all the buildings. I've actually been putting off the northern barn. It creeps me out. I'll go talk some sense into my mother, but could you check it?
I'll meet you at your house after I investigate the barn. Boop.
Mother? Is that you?
No, it's me coming back from the barn.
Oh, you came back. You have to help me. Some creepy guy was here, and then my
Hello,
mother
Moonlight Maiden. How are you?
and they left.
Welcome to the stream. What did your mother do to the key? With the key?
Wrapped it up in a piece of bacon and fed it to one of those scamps. That's what it sounded like, at least.
All right, I'll try to find the scamp that ate it.
Mother? Is that you?
All right, now I gotta find a bloody ass scamp. Of course, if these people stop killing them all, maybe I'll actually get this quest done. Oh, hello. No? This one. Oh, aha! Yeah, I'm doing all right, man. How are you? Oops. Dun 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 dun.
Thank the 8 you came back. Do you know what's going on? Some creepy man named Sensualist was here, and then my mother tied me up and left.
Did your mother explain herself?
No, she just said it was for my own good. Then something about a dream and my dad. I don't understand. Who was that man, and why did my mother tie me up?
I think your mother is joining a cult.
What cult? You don't mean... Oh no, my dad. She said something about him and a sacrifice he had to make. The man said they were going up the hill to the west. Please, you have to go after them.
I will. Let me untie you first.
Please, and then go...
Right? Exactly.
Move, now!
What? No.
Where's Gunny's? I have to find her.
What's your favorite part of the game, Moonlight? Oh, 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 oh.
You are an unnaturally incredible hero among heroes. You saved my dad. I feel like I should be sad because of my mother, but I just can't help it. I'm so
Yeah, it would be nice to write a story for you, so.
It's hard to look around here and feel safe. But I do. Especially since you're here. When we rebuild the farm, I think I'll build a statue in your honor and put it right over there.
Right over where?
If you're willing, I might... To think I shared a bed with that woman and she nearly killed me. I suppose she may have been under the influence of that crazy cultist, Sensualist. That reminds me.
Same.
I hate to ask anything else of you, but I think there may still be some danger.
What danger?
Well, the scamp's running around here for one thing, but I have reason to believe there could be worse things coming if we don't act fast. That crazy Sensualist was telling Rosalie about these portals he had opened up around the farm.
We should destroy these portals.
My thoughts exactly, and I'd like to go out and do it myself.
Yeah, that's always a relaxing part for me.
I think it might be smarter if you go, if you're willing, that is.
I'll destroy the portals. Getting the sky shards or exploring, doing quests early is honestly the most relaxing part, if I'm being honest. Excuse me. Doing quests and everything, that's relaxing for me. Also getting sky shards, but if I had to choose one, getting quests, doing quests. Ow, fucker. Yeah, that would do it. That would definitely do it. I mean, heck, I would have Sky Shard PTSD if that was the case. By the way, Shelob, did you know that you could actually, if you had crowns, you could actually, hold on. It's best that I show you. So if you go to the crown store, let's see, where is it? You could actually go over. So if you had all the sky shards, on one character, you could actually buy them from crowns on another character. So you don't have to go out of your way to getting them on every single character again. Just food for thought. But I don't know if you knew that. If you did, yeah.
Were those Daedra death screams I heard? Music to my ears.
I give them, yeah.
It's hard to believe. I guess the next thing is start making plans to rebuild. Times like these, I wish we had more children. A larger family, you know? I guess there's always the future.
You know, there is Egrid Vane.
My neighbor? Are you saying what I think you're saying? I mean,
Ingrid's nice, but she's... Well, I always did think she was rather pretty, and she is a widow. I think maybe I'll just have to pay her a visit. Thanks for the suggestion.
No problem. Glad I can help.
Stay on your toes. Be on guard if you're headed up to the castle. King Faharajad's army is camped outside the walls. They claim they're here in a diplomatic capacity, but I'm not buying it.
What do you think? Why do you think they're really here?
To attack the castle, isn't that obvious? This is
No.
the beginning of the end for the Covenant, mark my words. King Faharajad probably planned this all along. Thought that under the banner of peace, we just let his army march right in.
So you think this is an invasion?
Of course. I wasn't born yesterday. Neither was Dame Follett. She's our commanding officer outside the wall. You should talk to her up at the castle's main gate.
I'll talk to Dame Follett.
Go easy now.
Damned foreigners. Nothing but trouble around here ever since the Duke married King Faharajad's daughter. And now there's a Redguard army on our doorstep, expecting the Knights of the Flame to just stand aside.
What's going on here?
Envoy Darima marches up with an army claiming she's on a diplomatic mission from King Faharajad of Alakir. She says her message is for Duke Nathaniel alone and demands entry. All I have to say is over my dead body.
Couldn't she come alone?
My mission is clear. No one from the Redguard camp allowed in the castle. I'm a Knight of the Flame, and I will enforce that directive to my dying breath. Sir Hughes is the head of our order.
Alright, fine.
Oh, gall and pox! Dame Dabienne wanted me to tell the Duke you were coming here. You saved me back in Coglin Village. I'm the messenger, the one in the warehouse.
And you forgot.
I'm sorry. I got back here and I had to tell my parents and my friends about the slaver attack down at the village. And then it just completely slipped my mind. Not much point in I can't believe I forgot to announce you to the Duke. I really am sorry. I hope you can forgive me.
This is the second mention you forgot to deliver.
Oh yeah, I forgot to deliver the message to the constable in Coglin Village as well. That's actually kind of funny, isn't it? Unless... Are you frustrated with me?
Yes, you're a terrible messenger.
I know. You're right. I've never been a very good messenger. I always wanted to be a king, or a duke, or something more important. But here I am. I'm doing my best.
My first choice was a Nord too.
I'll do better next time, I promise.
Okay. Yeah, right now my character is a Nord. A Nord Dragon Knight. That was my first love and my first choice of things.
Welcome to Alcair Castle. I'm sure you noticed King Faharajad's army camped outside our walls, so you can understand why Duke Nathaniel is not entertaining guests. I should hope you're not here to add to our troubles.
I might be able to help.
Don't hear that too often, but it's most welcome. If blood gets spilled here, it could destroy the fragile alliance holding together the Daggerfall Covenant. We need to defuse this situation as quickly as possible.
Letting the Redguard envoy in would be a good start.
Damn it. Dame Follett is holding the envoy up at the gate, isn't she? Never questioning orders is Follett's strength and her weakness. I'll have to send word to make an exception. Meantime, I actually have a task you'd be well suited for.
Great, what can I do?
It's a sensitive matter. We've intercepted secret messages to King Faharajad from someone inside the castle who goes by the alias of Almundine. My hope is that a little research...
Stamina or Magicka based, Sheila? Alright, I can check the library.
Fortunately, the Duke requires that he personally approve all visitors to the...
I'm very curious.
He can't know about this.
Was it DPS, tank, Magicka,
Persuade him to look the other way, or failing that, to leave his post.
stamina? I'll give it a try.
Again, you must keep this quiet. The Duke is already overwhelmed, and hearing about a spy inside the castle might push him over the edge. Get past Sir Gregory and into the library. Find out who Almundine is, and report back to me personally. For better or worse, the Duke defers to me on the matter for now. Nathaniel shares King Emmerich's bloodline, but not his talent for calm under pressure. Of course, the Duke's wife being King Faharajad's daughter doesn't make matters easier.
Nice. So a hybrid then.
Indeed. Duchess...
Hold it right there. This is Duke Nathaniel's personal library. No access without his express permission.
What if it's an emergency?
Emergency? You want the armory, not the library. It's just books in there. Honestly, I don't know why the Duke's so worried about it, but he is.
Your wife might be sad if that pretty face. Why would I intimidate him? But let's do it. Your wife might be sad if that pretty face got mangled. My God,
hey,
savage.
Nice. My face is nice, though, isn't it? I don't like being threatened, though. Of course, it's not like anyone would know if you went in there.
Exactly. I'll be fast.
All right. You can go in, but don't say a word to anyone about this, or I'll lose my job.
Right, not a word. Bum 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 bum.
Sometimes a true knight must undertake a mission that requires reading books rather than slaying monsters. Such is what I asked of you. Did you learn anything in the library?
Almundine is Duchess Lacana herself.
I feared as much. We have to proceed carefully now. We don't want to alert the Duchess or King Faharajad to the fact that we know about the secret communications. I hate to say it, but I'm going to have to speak with the Duke about this. The fact that the Duchess is sending secret letters to her father is serious cause for concern. We need to know exactly what they're planning, though.
What do you propose?
After speaking with King Faharajad's envoy, Duchess Lacana asked to go out and negotiate with the Redguard General herself. Clearly, we can't allow that. But the Duchess is refusing to let the envoy leave to deliver her message.
I could deliver the message.
My thoughts exactly. And in so doing, you would win her confidence. You already helped get the envoy through the gates, so Lacana will be inclined to trust you. Go speak with her upstairs. Do whatever you must to learn her plans.
I'll report back when I know more.
I must thank you again. Terima told me you spoke to Sir Hughes about Dame Follett. Thank you. You don't know what a relief it is to have her here. I am an outsider in Alcaire Castle, with no one I can fully trust. Sometimes I even wonder if I can trust the Duke.
Yeah. Why is that? Oh,
Rivals for,
for goodness sakes, I skipped something.
Because there have been several attempts made on my life, all from someone within these walls. An Alakir poison intended for my lips killed one of my tasters just a few days ago.
Why would someone want to kill you?
There are many rivals for the throne in Alakir. They despise the Covenant, and they would kill me to destroy it. My father has been trying to identify the assassins. I must speak with General Thoda at the camp outside, but I am forbidden.
If you wish, I could be your messenger.
Can I trust you? You did intercede on our behalf with Sir Hughes. Very well. But General Thoda will not expect you. You will need to get his attention. It may be difficult, but if you could best some of his warriors, he will want to see you.
I'll get General Thoda's attention.
Thank you. Things are truly desperate when a daughter of King Faharajad must rely on the generosity of a stranger. But I do believe in you. The future of the Covenant and my life depends on you. Rupka, go with you, friend.
All right, Shelob. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining. Take care. Hold on. Thugs out.
The 8, it's quiet today. Did you hear what happened to Dame Dabian in Coglin Village?
No.
Ha! Who is nothing would let us dance? Not bad.
You think so? Let us dance then. Not bad.
You should walk with more respect. Very well. Let us dance then.
All right. Bye, Moonlight.
Well fought. As am I. Let us dance. Well fought.
What? You think so? Let us dance then. Not bad.
You don't look so dangerous. Yet you waltz into my camp and pick fights with my soldiers. Tell me why I should not simply cut off your head where you stand.
Because Duchess Lacana sent me.
The princess, she is all right then. That is good. King Faharajad sent me to protect her, but there is little I can do from out here. I do not wish to start a war, but I will if my king orders it. I await new orders even now.
Do you know who tried to poison her?
Ah, yes, indeed. The poison maker was quite stubborn, but he spoke a name with his dying breath. It means nothing to me, though. He said, Follett.
Dame Follett? Dame Follett? She's one of the Knights of the Flame.
She is. Then she is in the castle. Go then, quickly. Tell Lacana so that she may be prepared for this wench assassin. I cannot go.
It's not that simple. It's never that simple. I wonder if I can save the Dame, and this one person.
You spoke with General Thoda? Please tell Dame Follett. By Rupka's beard, I knew that wench was capable of dark deeds the moment I laid eyes on her. She will pay for her crimes.
It is a relief to see you returned. I fear I might have asked too much. Tell me, though, did General Thoda have any new insights into the source of these... What? The Knights of the Flame are sworn to protect me. Why would one try to take my life? I know Dame Follett spoke out against my marriage to the Duke, but I can't imagine how that could motivate her to murder. I hope Dame Follett was acting alone in this. If there is a wider conspiracy, I fear for what that might mean for our future. No, this will not do. To run would be to surrender to this madwoman's hatred. Follett is the one who must pay. Though I don't always agree with him, Sir Hughes is a good man, and I trust him. Tell him of Follett's betrayal. He will see justice served. I can't believe my suspicions were so far from the truth. The assassin being a Breton only makes the situation more volatile. Please, tell Sir Hughes and ask him to resolve this matter swiftly.
Why is it more volatile?
Because it has greater potential for destroying the Daggerfall Covenant. My choice to go to my father for help rather than the Knights of the Flame only made matters worse. I'm sorry for that now.
But that's how you learned it was Dame Follett.
Indeed. But perhaps it would have been better if Sir Hughes had uncovered that truth. No time for...
No, it isn't.
I trust you've earned the Duchess' confidence by now. That's good. After the attempt on her life, that makes sense, but why go to her father? The Knights of the Flame are here to protect her. It makes no sense. Dame Follett. Are you... I was...
I wonder. She's not going to be too happy with me, is she? All right, so there's a couple things here.
This is what it's come down to. Then so be it.
Whoa, what is this frame drop?
Did she run? I'm sorry to hear that. You did what had to be done, and I suppose her reaction merely proves her guilt. I wish I could say there was no longer cause for concern. Somehow, though, I just don't think that's the case. Something about all this just isn't adding up.
I agree.
Indeed. I would very much like to discuss this with you further, but not inside the castle. My home is past the market. If you'll give me a moment...
Yeah. I don't believe you. Where is she?
Good riddance to those mad cultists and their bad man tree.
You! Did Sir Hughes send you to kill me? You're not here to... No, she's not...
I'm too late, aren't I?
What's this?
She cannot be dead. This cannot be real. Ilakana. You spoke with her, didn't you? What do you know of this? Tell me.
Sir Hughes was responsible for this.
Sir Hughes? Was he mad? He was supposed to protect her. How will I explain this to Lacana's father? To her sister? Lacana would never hurt anyone. She was innocent. My beloved wife. I don't understand. Sir Hughes served me for so many years. Loyally. Faithfully. Why would he murder my wife?
I used to be. I haven't played a Souls game in years.
That maniac murdered my wife on the basis of a dream? He will die for this. You must...
Yeah, I haven't played a Souls. Pretty much the last and only Souls game I played was Dark Souls 3. I know that sounds like a long time ago. That's because it is. That's because it is. Yeah. Hmm. I wonder. Nope. And I don't plan on doing it. Although, I know it's a really good game. A lot of people enjoy it, but it's just not my cup of tea anymore.
If it's not worth my time, keep moving.
King Baharajad will be devastated.
Boop.
I can't believe I forgot to announce you to them. Do I know you? Oh, yeah. You're the one who helped us back at the farm. Now we just need to get back.
I'm looking for these quests and I'm not finding them.
I've got a little of this.
Oh well, I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah. Exactly. Oh.
These caves have been quiet for so long, but the winds have returned and our spirits with them.
Yeah, they are. Like I said before, I think
you help return us to rest.
I think you know, Starfield's a good example of this. I bought the Starfield because I was really excited for Bethesda's new IP, but after hearing what a lot of people said and people just being disappointed in the game, I was like, why bother playing the game and everything? So I was like, yeah. So I already said my piece.
The waves have been quiet for so long, but the winds have returned and our spirit. I came here on a sacred mission to slay the notorious bandits known as the Three. I ventured into these depths, leaving my fellow knights behind with orders to collapse the cave if I did not. Perhaps, but by sealing the cave, my fellow knights succeeded where I did not. The Three Star. My sword is forged of consecrated steel and dedicated to the cause of purging evil from the... In my time, they were the band of the Three, robbers and bandits who achieved their spirits. Because you speak to me as if I were here. I wish I could tell you that I died in valiant battle, but I cannot. Like the very bandits I came to slay, I starved to death here in the dark. I vowed to slay the Three after they killed my aunt and uncle in a robbery. I fear my failure to satisfy that vow is what drew my spirit back here along with theirs. If you can destroy their spirits with my blade, my vow will be fulfilled. The blade may have rusted to the point where it is useless in battle, but its magic remains. Defeating the spirits below with the sword in your possession will bind their souls to its... I wish I could tell you that I died in valiant... Yes, my fellow knights did what had to be done. I can only imagine how difficult it must have been. But I had failed to fulfill my vow, and it was the only way to ensure the Three would terrorize this land no more. No, these caves were too complex and the bandits too numerous. After the collapse, I crept down to find the Three eating their minions to survive.
Oh yeah, Larian Studios. It's a shame what happened to that. Oh wait, no, Larian Studios. What am I thinking? I'm thinking of what was the studio that that made Dishonored? Or am I thinking of something else? Yeah, Larian Studios made a really good game in Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, Larian Studios. I'm thinking of another company. I'm sorry, or another company. Yeah, Larian Studios is doing really well. They made a really good game. Oh yeah, Arcane Studios. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was thinking Arcane because Arcane made Dishonored, and I think it was shut down by Microsoft, if I'm not mistaken. I was like, damn, that's a really good studio. It's like one bad game just killed it. One bad game killed it, unfortunately.
I sense a darkness lifted from the fiery depths. I can feel the...
Hello? Yeah.
You there, in the name of the Knights of the... You there. If you respect the name of the Knights of the Flame, then I would ask your assistance. Bandits are... You can steal from the bandits that which they stole from...
Ow.
You're alive. Thank you. Wait, stop. Please don't hurt me.
What are you doing hiding in the corner?
I was hiding from the other guys. All they've done since I joined is pick on me. Being a bandit isn't anything like my brother and I thought it'd be. Please, it's too late for me, but not for him. Take this to Theron Berard. He'll know what it means.
All right. Bruh.
You're looking for Sir Hughes, aren't you? Get in line. We've been waiting for him to come and clarify our orders for days. He returned, all right, but mumbling incoherently. You know what that means? Just more confusion. I think Hughes has lost it.
Right, he has. He murdered Duchess Lacana.
The Duchess is dead? Hughes killed her? Oh, for Mara's sake, I didn't think he was that crazy. I guess that explains why his orders were so confusing. Good thing we didn't march on the Red Guards at Alcaire Castle. So I guess if Sir Hughes killed the Duchess then, crazy or not, the Duke is going to want him to answer for that. I guess this means we're going to have to find a new leader.
Where's Sir Hughes now?
He went into the keep. Sir Croix might be protecting him, though. Finding Hughes may be difficult until we clear up all the confusion here. You should talk to Sir Edmund.
Taking a stand for... If you've come to Firebrand Keep to petition for help from the Knights of the Flame, this is far worse than I thought, and makes our cause all the more critical. Sir Hughes just returned to the Keep, acting strangely. He's in there with Sir Croix, who is making preparations to attack the Red Guards at Alcaire Castle. Indeed. Myself and these others were exiled for standing against Sir Croix, but we are too few at present to retake the Keep. There are other knights in the Keep who are questioning Sir Croix. Could you go in and look for those who would join us?
Fable's a good game series. Fable's definitely a good game series.
If Sir Hughes really... You're right.
Preparing... You're right.
You would have me Loyalty will prevail.
I'll care. You're right.
Can't you see I'm busy?
I hear you would have me disobey. Defend yourself.
Really? Me personally, I've never played played it, but you know, if you say so.
Sir Hugh, you're right.
Yeah, I heard the first one's the best, the second one is okay, and then the third one wasn't well received. That's what I heard.
Would come to see the insanity
And I guess they're making a fourth one now, or a remake, or whatever have you.
I sent them to take up. Indeed, I've told the knight.
Yeah.
We caught them by surprise, and I think we have the upper hand. I've been wounded. He's in the east.
What do you want?
Yeah, I eventually want to play the Fable series on my channel. Because I heard a lot of great things about it, especially the first two. Even though, like you said, like I said, I've never played the Fable series. I only know what people have said about the Fable series. So I know nothing about it. I don't know its lore. I don't know anything. I don't know jack all.
At last, the outsider who rallies my knights to rebellion. I'm going to enjoy this.
Nice. Really? Where am I going? I have no idea where I'm going. You know what? Fuck this. Oh, it's over here.
The bad man! The bad man! The bad man is dead!
I grieve for Sir Croix and all those who died fighting for him, but there was no other way to save the Knights of the Flame. Thank you for doing. Indeed. With Sir Croix slain, I am assuming command of Firebrand Keep for now. Needless to say, preparations to march to Alcaire Castle have been called off. Killing my fellow knights to restore order was hard enough, but this matter with Sir Hughes is unthinkable. He's down in the infirmary. I'm told he was raving about killing the Duchess before he fell unconscious. Then I suppose the infirmary is...
If you are wounded, you may take a bed in the corner. I will tend to you as soon as I can.
I'm here to see Sir Hughes.
I'm sorry to say that Sir Hughes is in no condition to talk. I tried to help him, but this is simply beyond my ability to treat. It seems to be some type of curse. He came in mumbling to himself and soon gone.
Conscious or not, he will answer for the killing of for killing the Duchess.
Duchess Lacana? He said he had killed her, but I assumed he was hallucinating. He's very ill. So, you are here to place him under arrest? Even if he is guilty of such a thing, he cannot answer for it if he is catatonic.
I'll be the one to decide that.
I do not think you could cause his condition.
We'll see.
The Duke should not have wed King Farazad's daughter.
The Duke's marriage was a mistake. He's put us all at risk.
King Farazad is planning to invade Alcaire. Duchess Lacana is a spy.
Lacana has everyone fooled. She and her father are plotting against us.
Duchess Lacana is orchestrating an attack on Alcaire. She must be stopped.
The Duchess has betrayed us. I have to stop her. Whatever it takes. I know what you are planning.
What are you doing here? Leave my room at once.
I won't allow care to fall into Redguard hands.
Alcair in Redguard hands? Tears of Set. You've gone mad.
I'm sorry, but this is the only way.
No, please!
What have I done? I killed her. She deserved it, didn't she? I know she did, or I think I know. Is this real? No. It's a never-ending nightmare, whether I sleep or not. I killed Duchess Lacana. The omen whispered in my mind, poisoning my thoughts. Now it tortures me, forcing me to watch the murder again and again. The omen of fear, always with me, always whispering, telling me about the Redguards, about Lacana. I believed it, but it was lying. I murdered an innocent woman and betrayed the Duke. Now it's hiding, but it's not gone.
Yeah, I would agree with that. You know, I heard the same thing as well. I heard the same thing as well, definitely.
I can see your fear.
You killed the omen. May the Eight bless you. My mind is free. Yes, I'm...
Sir Edmund sent for me, and I came as soon as I could. Sir Hughes does not plead for clemency, yet he says his mind was not his own. As strong as my anger may be, I sense truth in your words, and some change in Sir Hughes's character. But he murdered my wife, and for that, I can find no forgiveness. He asked me to take his life and restore honor to the Knights of the Flame. But my emotions are too strong. I cannot trust
Yeah, you
myself to
can.
make the right decision. You were in his dream. You saw what drove him to murder. You must decide his fate. Then Sir Hughes will have his wish, and Lacana will be avenged. Go ahead, Sir Edmund.
Forgive me, my old friend.
One clean blow. Strike swiftly now.
Sir Edmund will stay on as leader of the Knights of the Flame. He is a good man and loyal, though I fear I will never trust anyone fully again. The honor of the Knights of the Flame has been restored, and Lacana's murderer is dead. However, nothing can bring my wife back. Though the immediate danger is past, I fear this might be more than an isolated event. Sir Hughes driven mad by nightmares, and I've heard the constable in Coghlan village was similarly affected. We need to know more about this so-called omen. The spirit wardens of Pariah Abbey. They dabble in Daedric rituals, but they're benevolent. Speak to Brother Moron at the Abbey. Ask him if the appearance of this omen should be cause for wider concerns. If so, we should warn High King Emmerich.
Right? Well, I'm using a reshade. Normally ESO doesn't look like this. I'm using a reshade to enhance the graphics a little bit. But yes, I do agree. But will we get that though? I have no idea. I have no earthly idea. Okay, what can I do here? Okay, so Theron Bernard is over there. I can go over here. It just works. The famous meme. The famous meme. I'm wondering if I should just end it here and pick it up tomorrow. But yeah, I'm wondering because I have been going on for 2 hours. I call this Act 1 of the nightmares. I'm thinking. Yeah, I'll pick it up tomorrow. Or I'll probably continue my Skyrim playthrough tomorrow. Who knows? I haven't really decided yet. But if you do want to follow this playthrough further, I do have a whole playlist on my channel. And if you want to join the Discord, feel free. Links are in the description. The link to the Discord is in the description. So that if YouTube doesn't notify you, my Discord will. I upload every day. I upload daily. You know, pretty much whenever I upload and everything like that. So anyways, I will leave it there. So, but yeah, thanks for anyone who joined me today. And yeah, I will catch you all later. See you later. Bye-bye.